No matter how it may seem, no one has control over your life except for you. This is not personal, financial, or life advice. We're just a couple of guys and an occasional guest talking out loud. Welcome to the What Are We Doing podcast.
Let's go.
Yo.
Monday morning, we here.
Yo,
back
what's
at
up?
it.
What's
You guys
up?
are headed
What's
to work. You guys are home playing hooky. You guys are doing any and everything. We here. You guys listen to us. Appreciate that. It's me, Handsome Kelly, here, my co-host.
Kadeem Brown, live in the flesh, back like I never left. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday morning. Everybody's getting to it. What's up?
What's going on, man?
You tell me, bro. What's
How's
up?
this week for you?
Can't complain. The ups, the downs, the lefts, the
downs.
rights.
Talk about the downs, man. What about the ups, though? Let me hear some ups.
The ups. There hasn't been a lot of ups, bro. I just did my taxes this week, and
How's
let's just say, woo.
how's that looking?
Bro, so last year was the first year since I quit my job that I actually made money.
Don't tell the number.
I'm not gonna share the numbers.
You
I'm not gonna hurt no hearts.
Yeah.
Last year was the first year since I quit my job that I actually had a positive income, and I made a good amount of money. But I failed. You know, when God gets into some new money, you don't put enough away for Uncle Sam. So
How'd that work out?
So I got the bill, and let's just say I got a lot of work to do in the second quarter of this year.
Yeah, say with me.
So I got that news this week. So basically, I'm trying to get everything situated with that. And yeah,
I know my number's gonna be crazy too.
I know, bro.
My tax guy called me and I was like, I'm gonna put you back. For real though, he called me and like you know when you want to give somebody bad news, he's like, Mr. Kelly. So I'm like, what's going on, Paul? And then he's like, hey, do you have anything else you want to deduct?
Yo, that's the same thing my guy hit me with. My tax on my dad. My dad called me. He's like, yo, you have any more receipts or anything?
I'm like, how are you looking? He said, you have anything else? I said, I'm gonna go to the gym, man. I'm clearly gonna leave the gym. And
stressful. Yo, you went to that Damon John's thing. How was that? It was good, right?
So I did not stay for him to speak.
What?
Hear me out.
That was the whole point.
So the event started at 9:00, right? And it was from 9 till I think like 7. I didn't know that. I thought it was from 9 until like 1 maybe. So they had one speaker at 9:00. Oh, first of all, to start it off, when we got there, because I went with Shaw. When we got there, the line was around the corner.
I can imagine.
It was the Marriott on Adams Street in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn,
yeah. So
Park Slope, right? It was a Park Slope.
It's in Brooklyn. So when we came there, right? We walked inside the Marriott, and then a few people was walking up the stairs. So then when security guards had asked us, she said, hey, are you guys all here for the Damon John event? And said, yeah. She said, oh, the line's outside. So I said, all right. So I walked outside. That's where I bricked the first time.
Yeah.
I walked outside. So while I'm walking outside, I see the line. The line is literally around the corner. I went all the way to the back. I'm standing for like 10 minutes. I'm saying, why am I online right now? So then the line moved I think every a few minutes. So I said, let's walk to the front. So as the line started moving, I walked to the front, just went and skipped the line. And because I skipped the line, I actually got a seat.
Yo, sometimes you gotta cheat in life to get ahead, bro.
Always. Not sometimes. Always. What's wrong with you? Rules are made to be broken. I don't know if you follow the rules. It's made to be broken.
How early you got there?
I
told you, bro, get there early, especially a free event.
I didn't get there early.
I know you did. Come on.
I think I slept for a few hours, which was pretty good. I got there around I want to say 8:30. I got there around 8:30. They started at 9.
What other speakers they had there?
They had Barbara Cochran. She was there.
Yeah, she's dope. You heard her speak?
Yeah. I left right after she finished.
Yeah, she's dope. She's dope.
I had a few other real estate investors.
Okay.
Millionaires and all that. It was good information. Shah signed up for one of their classes.
Okay.
Really good because she needed that though.
Nah, that's what you need to do. Like Robert Kiyosaki always talks about, you got to invest in yourself. You got to put that bread up. You got to go get that education. So people scared to put money in. Like the first 2 years that I didn't make any money, I spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on education, taking real estate courses, taking trading courses. We've been through the trading course. That. So the ups and downs. Yeah, exactly. So you got to put the bread up. You got to get that knowledge. So
and the thing is that you hear everybody. This is how they reel you in. They always say, millionaires. They always have 7 sources of income.
Yeah,
that's the cliche. I think people, they look at that and they think that I gotta go out and do everything, and that's where they fuck up at.
Yeah,
because wait, your parents don't?
You in the Christian house, boy.
That's where they mess up. Because it's like they dabble in the real estate, dabble in the trading, dabble in the sales, dabble in all these things, and it's like the old saying, jack of all trades, right?
Yeah, master
so
of none.
Yeah, growing up, I always wanted that. So I always wanted to do everything. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be a jack of all trades. And then one day I actually heard the whole thing. It's jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why do I want to be a master of none? That doesn't make sense. And just like that's like, put it like this. Let's say the average person is average all around.
Yeah.
But they're not master of anything.
Talk that shit, bro.
So when people they do all these investors, all these sources of income, you have to become a master on one before you can move forward. And they don't do that. And then they wonder, oh, I'm doing all these things, but I'm not really making no money.
Yeah.
But it was a good event though.
That's what's up. Anything else you did this week or nah?
That was pretty much it to really sum it up.
That's
just
it.
winning.
Yeah, so this is gonna be our first episode that we're recording. We're gonna throw this on YouTube.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
So I have to jump that in too.
Yeah, we over here. We got somebody right to the left of me. If you guys see it on YouTube, to the left of me, we over here ignoring her. we gonna wait though. We gonna talk a little more.
She's over here cheesing. But now we have a very, very, very special guest. We got a lot of good feedback on our previous guests too. So I think a lot of people like when we bring people on, getting their perspective, anything like that. So I think we're gonna keep on rocking with that.
Yeah.
And keep making that happen. Yeah.
Also, we have one more week, guys, for
the giveaway.
One more week. So again, you guys are still eligible to participate in that. We're looking for an email with one question that you guys want us answered, one topic you want us to cover, and also one reason why you guys think one reason why you refer this podcast to somebody else.
Yeah, so send it to email that to what are you doing PC
as soon as possible
at Gmail, and let's get that going. Yeah, so to the right of me we have a very, very, very special guest.
We got
very
Miss
exciting
Janelle Ashley.
Hey,
all the way from legally we can't say where she's from, but let's just say it rhymes with Mekik Records.
You have to say a real name, bro. Mekik. That's not even a real name.
Hectic.
Okay,
Rhymes with hectic. Beckerts. We don't want to say. We can't legally say where she's from.
We gonna work on your rhyming.
Yeah, that's that. We in Long Island. I mean, I got that New York City public education.
You know I'm a rap though.
Huh?
A rap.
Oh God.
Yo, you know what's so funny? Everybody.
I need you.
I got just a guest for you.
I got my mixtape in the car.
I
got my mixtape in the car.
What are we doing?
Yo, it's not ill though. Like you gotta hit track 3.
Yo,
track 3.
Can you check with me tomorrow?
What time?
Anytime after 6 a.m.
Yo, how much times do you get that?
That's perfect.
If I showed you my DMs, you would have thought I was A&R.
All the time? For real?
All the time.
Yeah. How is that though?
So when I first got it,
yeah.
I truly love music. Obviously I don't do A&R, but I have the capabilities to point out what's a good artist and who I think can make it. There's a lot of talented people. Always remember that. And everyone that's talented don't make it. So it's like a whole package. We're in this generation where it's like you gotta have a look, you gotta have a gram, you gotta people want to know what's going on in your day-to-day life outside of your music.
Right.
So when I got the first DM, I was like, oh, this is lit. Like, let me start working with people.
And
I got another one. And I got another one. And I was like, oh nah, this is out of control. I was like, let me point out to my homegirl over here who I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's overwhelming now. Sometimes I feel bad because I used to try to respond to everyone because I'm like, I don't ever want to be that person where it's like you don't respond to nobody now. You feel like you're at a certain place. Damn, when I tell you. Wait, I can curse?
Yeah.
Some of these they just in there to try to shoot their shot. Listen, I'm not knocking it. You never know who's gonna respond.
That's a fact.
Yeah, all right, let's take it back. So where are you from?
I'm from Elmont, 516.
Talk about exit 13.
A lot of people don't think Long Island is on the map. A lot of people doing a lot of great things coming from Long Island.
We got the What Are You Doing podcast.
Everybody, you hear the whole Brooklyn, you hear Queens. Nah, us Long Island ones be winning right now.
Talk about it.
I'm trying to let them know. I'm from Elmont. Make it real clear. Elmont, right there.
Long Island always been winning.
Always, bro.
Yeah.
But they sleep. And now we just starting to shake their ground a little bit.
Talk that.
Rich the Kid is from Amityville.
I didn't know that.
You feel me? So we plug walking over here. Yeah. Long Island.
I thought he was from Queens.
No, he went to Elmont for a year. People don't even remember that.
I didn't know that.
I thought you were gonna say you remember that. You remember
that. I'm not even going front. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
All right, that's not bad. All right, so you're from Elmont, and where do you live now?
I live in Los Angeles,
Ooh,
California.
That's on the other side.
Yo, that sounds so weird coming out my mouth.
Yeah, so
Time zone.
I live in LA.
how long you been out there for?
Time zone.
6-7 months now.
Oh, so you just got out there.
Just got out there in
fresh to
September.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. It's new.
So the weather is just all around. All year
So
round.
the weather is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think, California? Would you move there?
I've never been. Well, I've been when I was a kid, but I don't really count. I remember.
So I went for my 20. How old am I? I'm 23. I went for my 22nd birthday, and I wasn't in love with it.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, everyone's like California. I'm like Atlanta. I want to go to Atlanta. I'm like, Atlanta is where I'm trying to be.
That's 8-second hold.
And then
That's 8-second hold.
I love Atlanta.
Probably down there is cheap.
You feel me? You can build a nice house down there for the low.
Uh-huh.
Then I was like, I knew they was gonna move. I knew it was coming. I knew it was gonna be something that happened. And when I got there, I was just like, damn. But I was still so happy. But it's like new environment.
What made you move there?
So I got a job.
Okay.
Offer, and I like to say it was my dream job. I feel like opportunities don't always knock more than once.
I hear you.
And I took the leap.
That's it.
Gotta jump.
There was a lot of tears though, y'all.
Yeah.
I get it.
From where? From you, family? What?
None of my family's in Los Angeles. None of my family's on the West Coast. My family's predominantly East Coast bound, from New York to Georgia to Jersey, even London.
Yeah.
So to go somewhere so foreign, and I don't have any friends, I don't know, outside of work, I don't know particularly anyone. It was like, I'm about to move out. I just graduated college. I literally just got back from dorming, and I'm moving across the country without my family. Yeah. So when I was moving, it was just an emotional journey.
And that was a leap for you.
It was like, it's scary because you ever think about going somewhere foreign? You do it as a kid sometimes and your parents move you. But as an adult, to really go somewhere and you have to stand on your own, that's where your parents' values really come in handy.
Were your parents supportive when you moved?
So my mom literally was like, if you got to move to LA, you got to move to LA.
Right or not.
I graduated from LIU. That's a $52,000 a year school.
Yeah,
She's
like, get that money.
My mom's like, yo,
you gotta get that money.
My mom said,
you gotta pay this back, right?
My mom said, let me tell you one thing. You're not going to this private school just to go be regular.
There you go.
I worked too hard, so you better figure it out. You better hustle. She be like, what are you doing?
Shout out to Mama.
You need an internship.
Shout out to Mama.
What are you doing, Mama?
Right?
That's what she asked you. What are you doing?
Tell you.
So this was your first job out of college that you went to?
So, I mean, my first career. I like to say it like that. I mean, I've been working since 16 in summer youth.
Okay, I hear you.
And, I did. A lot of people don't. You know what a lot of people don't know? I worked summer youth at a hospital in Roosevelt Island. And then I got a job at 16 at American Eagle in Green Acres.
I remember when you worked there.
Then I transferred over to Roosevelt. I thought it was a step up. Because, Green Acres was like ghetto niggas. And I was like,
back in the day, they
feel
stepped
me?
it up now, though.
They stepped it up. So I said, I moved to Roosevelt Field Mall to be a cashier lead at American Eagle.
Yeah.
I was still in college. I quit my first job, which was American Eagle, my first year of college for 2 months.
Why'd you quit?
Because my mom was like, I just got into college. She was like, I want you to focus.
Yeah.
Let me explain something. When you come from a Jamaican household,
Trust me, I know.
that didn't last. You notice I said 2 months, and I went right back. I went right back to that job because I didn't know what not making money was. A lot of people say, oh, nah, I liked having my own income, and I went right back to work. And my mom thing was, how you gonna do in school? Like, Ma, I got this. So I did American Eagle. I went to school full time. I lived on campus. I had to beg her for the car. I got my car my second year though, because she was like, all right, she got to work. I get it. And then I quit American Eagle, and I got a job at a bank.
Okay.
I worked at Citibank as a part-time teller.
That's why you're going to school as well.
While I was going to school, so I'm still in college. I have time to level up. Sometimes a lot of people are scared to take a chance because you're so comfortable. Like, what's the next thing?
And I was just like, fucking get rich.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not about to be working in the mall at 20 years old, taking people. Like, just wasn't for me. So I did the Citibank. I was like, this is more adult job. I can sit down. I'm handling money. I felt like a big girl. Went to school. I interned.
Hold on, what were you majoring in school?
So my major was public relations.
Public relations, okay.
And I've never switched. So let me say, I thought I wanted to do business, right? Coming out of high school. That's why we got to help these high school students out. Because I wish someone told me. I had a bomb-ass advisor. Like, your entryway into college.
Yeah.
And I thank her every day. I don't know where she is in life, but there's not a lot of people that care. And she was like, tell me what you want to do. Because she started giving me math classes for these business and accounts. I was like, nah. That's too much math. So I was like, she's like, just talk to me. I was like, well, I love to speak. I love to write more. I have all these ideas that I feel like I can contribute to what's going on. She's like, you sound like you want to do media. I was like, wait. But I don't like being in front of the camera, though. So I feel like I execute best behind the scenes for someone else to be in the forefront.
Right.
She was like, public relations sounds like what you need to be doing. So I took that chance and I did it. And my mother said, you're not switching your major, right? Because she's like, you got 4 years to do this. It's not enough, not a minute over. And it was the best choice I ever made. Some people hate school. I enjoyed my classes. I took a broadcasting class where we did this. Yeah. Literally like a radio station, production, behind the camera, public speaking. And I'm just like, yeah. Like, this is where I'm at right here.
Yeah.
So if you had to do it again, you would definitely go to school again?
No.
You wouldn't?
Let me tell you.
That's everybody's answer.
Let me tell you.
I want you to explain that because you literally just gave a whole.
Oh, yeah, why you love that?
That was a great story.
I'm going to tell you.
You see me, I'm sitting back like, I'm into
He's just about to sign up.
He's
about to go.
I legit. I don't like school.
He's about to go on campus tour.
He's about to go on campus tour. I got you, though. Yo. He said I'm about to go on campus. I never liked school.
Same.
You feel me? Like, but
Same.
when I tell you my household, I'm in a household of women, strong Jamaican women.
Talk about
and
it.
She's just like, just because you don't like it doesn't mean you should. You better you gonna get it right. So as much as I didn't like school, I think I met this random guy one day and said, when you don't like something, the best thing you can do is be done with it. So I said, all right, 4 years. That's it. If I could do it in 3, I was trying to do it in 3.
Exactly.
And I said, if I'm going to do it right. Because what the people say, oh, school doesn't matter. School's not for everybody. Understand that. But if you're going to go into something, I'm a firm believer in not quitting.
Of course, yep.
So I was like, I'm going to do it and I'm going to master it. And you got to understand, I went to Alma Memorial High School, predominantly black school. I then left Alma Memorial to go to New High Park, which is a predominantly white school.
Yeah.
I was the only black girl in all of my classes. That was a shock for me as a whole to be like, damn, I used to cry to my mom, like, you just ruined my whole high school experience. My friends that I went to elementary school with, like, damn, you know what it is to be in a room full of white people? It's hard because when you're in history class and they're talking about all this black stuff, they looking at you like they don't want to offend you.
You're the correspondent. So, Janelle, what do you think?
Real quick, though, right? Looking back, you think that was a smart decision from your mother?
That was,
by putting you in a white school?
That was the best decision she could have ever made in my life. I didn't understand it at the time, and I'm not going to lie, I resented it a lot because my prom, like, it was just a lot that I lost. But sometimes parents look out for the bigger picture.
Right.
I wanted the now, and you know, we live in a world where it's predominantly white America, and I'm competing against white people. That high school experience taught me how to be in a room and stand my ground. I felt uncomfortable my first year. Now I'm just like, I'm Janelle. Yeah, I'm black, but let's do this conversation.
I had the similar experience when I went to Penn State. Like, I was the only like black guy in all my classes. A lot of people that I was in class with, like, they never even seen a black person before. So that kind of taught you how to like kind of move and how to like execute. Everybody's like, yo, you sound like mad white when I talk and everything like that.
What's that? Yo, someone just said that to me yesterday. Literally, someone said you look so good. Yeah, no, she was like, but you talk like a white girl. I said, I hate that comment. What does talking like a white girl mean?
Let me hear it, because I think some gems about to get dropped.
Because let me explain, it's not talking like a white girl. I talk proper because I'm college educated.
Talking shit.
Don't get it twisted though, because I can really turn up real quick. But it's the point of I don't sound white, because it's like, what are you trying to say? Black people can't talk proper. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And it was, you know, as a black woman. Because when another black woman said it to me, it's like, nah, she doesn't talk white. She talks proper. Right. And you should establish to me that if you're trying to be in America. Because the problem is we don't talk proper all the time, and they take that as ignorance, or we're not educated enough to have a decent conversation. Yeah. So yeah, don't let no one tell you talk white. Tell them you talk educated.
Yeah. I like that.
Do you feel like, okay, so the current position you're in right now, you're in LA and everything. Do you feel like you could have done that? You said you wouldn't have done school again, but do you think that job gave you like opened the door to get you in that position that you're in right now?
What do you mean?
Like,
as far as not wanting to go to school.
If you didn't go to school, would you be in the position that you are right now? Do you feel like school and your degree opened that door to get your foot in that door?
Absolutely. Because what people don't realize now in 2018 is not like back in the day where you can intern for free and you just do it until you get it. Every internship requires college credit. So how do you get your foot in the door now if you're not in school? Okay. You know what I'm trying to say?
I hear you.
It's easier with social media, but if you're really trying to do it, it's like you need that experience, because a lot of times they're like, oh, you need 2 years experience. How do you have 2 years experience when you're just trying to get started? You get me?
I follow you. It's like, okay, so name some of the people for everybody who doesn't know who you are, and what's your Instagram, just in case somebody's listening right now.
You know, guys, I've been contemplating on changing my Instagram name.
Wow. So,
everyone said to me, yo, that is you.
I thought that was hard. I thought that, I believe
you like it?
Yeah.
At first, I was like, it's unprofessional.
Nah,
when someone asks me my Instagram name, I'm like,
Why do you feel it's unprofessional?
At first, I did, but I'm like, you know what? The kind of personality I have, I'm not the common person to just do my first and middle name.
Yeah,
you could put that in my bio, but I'm Screen Boss.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
I made that. I've never changed my Instagram name. I created Instagram a long time ago, and I heard Rick Ross hustling. And I was like, he's like, I'm the boss. I was like, yo, Scream Boss. Yeah. Because a lot of times I'm like, yo, when you walk in a room, I want to make sure I create a presence. You're gonna respect my aura. So when you see me, you see boss. Like, regardless if you want to not say it. Yeah. I ain't never walk in a room where I wasn't respected. You feel me? I hear you. So Scream Boss. You can follow me.
Yeah, we gonna put that in the description, but don't change that.
Nah, I'm not. I made up my mind. I'm not changing it. That's my brand. I'm Scream Boss.
I like that. I like that.
And what's your title right now at the label that you're at, or wherever you're at?
I'm a publicist.
You're a publicist. And what does that job entail? And who are some people that you work with?
So, you see covers of magazines, like Billboard, Double XL, Complex, you name it. Any magazine you see, that is what a publicist does.
Okay.
Late night television, Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel, SNL. SNL is big. That is what my job is, to get them on those platforms.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So you help artists get on those platforms.
I help artists create an image.
Okay.
Because how do you know someone if they're not speaking to other people?
Right.
How do you know someone if you don't see them in photos? And how do you know someone if you don't touch all demographics? Late night television is an older demographic, opposed to performing on BET, where it's a younger demographic. You want to make sure we're exposing them to all platforms. You get on Ellen, you're dealing with predominantly white women and moms, and Ellen is cool as hell. Yeah. So you want to make sure we're expanding the platform.
All right. So who are some people that you work along with?
Yeah,
the list is crazy.
Oh man,
I saw some videos and pictures on your
so, IG, so. I work along with Rick Ross. Shout out to the boss. DJ Khaled.
We the best.
You feel me? Kent Jones, he's under We the Best.
We the best.
You feel me? Travis Scott.
I don't know where he's at.
Yo Gotti. Black Youngster Tutu. It's so many, y'all. French Montana. Y'all making me on the hot seat. Keisha Cole, Nick Grant, new rapper. Check him out. The list goes on. I got
a question. How is it?
Yeah. Because when we say we work with them, we personally see you with them. Like you're walking with them, you're traveling with them. Yeah, how is that experience?
Because many people they do this on social media. Like,
can I get a picture real quick?
Right.
Let me tell you something. My brother can attest to this.
Yeah.
I felt like I was a star since I came from my mother's womb.
I like that.
You feel me?
Talk it.
So when I started getting around them,
it's regular.
You should be blessed to be around me. It's still all love though. I love my guys. But it's like a lot of the time the security. I'm secure in mine. So I don't see a star. I see an equal. So being around them, it's gems though. I just feel like I learned so much more. I learned more about being humble. I learned how they got there. I love hearing people's journeys.
Right.
A lot of the times we underestimate their journey, and a lot of times people talk about hip hop and why it's all we talk about jail and this because they're coming up. That's their story.
Yeah.
So we break the game right now with our terrible stories, so they call it.
Yeah.
So I'm cool being with them. I just like to listen. You get to really, sometimes you got to close your mouth, open your ears, and hear what people are saying to you because they've been doing it for so long.
Exactly. That's dope what you said. One of my mentors told me that also, like, don't put anybody on a pedestal. It doesn't matter what position they're in. It doesn't matter if they're where you want to be, like beyond where you want to be, below where you want to be. You got to treat everybody as equal. When you're talking to everybody, talk to everybody like you're on the same level. Respect everybody like you're on the same level. Doesn't matter anybody's position, and they'll respect you way more for that too.
Absolutely.
But I got something right, because you posting these pictures with all these celebrities, right? You live in LA. I live in Hollywood. People call you Hollywood?
Oh, let me tell you something. I had this conversation with my brother in the beginning when I first moved. I recently stopped posting photos of artists because sometimes you got to switch it up. I don't want anyone to feel that my success is based on anyone. My success is based on me.
Right.
It was cool in the beginning, and I did it because it was just what I felt like posting at the time.
Right. But
then it's like these friends I never had started popping up. I'm so proud of you. I knew you was going to do it. And I'm just like, really? I had never heard you say that in your life. People that hated me is telling me they're proud of me. And I used to bug out like, I hate these fake ass people. I just want to go berserk. And, you know, they told me, Janelle, you're growing up. You got to just say thank you and keep it pushing.
That's how you deal with it.
Yeah, because it's just like, are you genuinely proud of me, or are you proud of me now because I'm posting with artists? Because before I started posting with artists, I went a whole year doing the same thing. But because I wasn't posting artists, you didn't think I was doing anything. I dropped a few artists on my page, and no, I'm not one of those, can I get a picture? These artists are people that I genuinely have relationships with.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I see her with this person, so now she must be doing good. I've been doing good. So now I'm just like, let me bring y'all back again and show you, let me scale it back. My work speaks loud.
So I guess that whole new friends mean something different to you than it does to us. Because for us, when we say no new friends, we're like, yo, we have to meet new people. For you,
I don't believe in no new friends. I love new friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say that. You want like,
I like new friends. I feel like that's how you network. Right. You got to have a good judgment of character, though.
Okay, yeah.
You got to be able to weed them out, because there's the phonies and the fakes.
Okay.
So,
and then there's the real.
That's all right. So what about like support and people just jumping on your bandwagon?
Let me tell y'all. What is support nowadays? Because is support you just telling me you're proud of me, or are you just bandwagon because now I'm doing something and you want to be able to say, I had these conversations with her?
So what's your definition of it?
Don't be a bandwagon. Let me say, support are people who believed in you from day one. You see the people that knew when I worked at American Eagle, they knew there was no Hollywoodness, but I've always had this aura about me. That's real support. The support is when I was doing showcases at SOBs, they were coming to show love to these artists that they didn't know about. Artists from Brooklyn that I was working with, Queens that I was working with. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Support is not, now that you see the photos and you see I'm in LA, you're in my comments telling me good job. I appreciate it. Don't get it twisted. But we're not friends. And I don't want you to feel like because you see those photos with them, oh, she's doing good and now I'm going to get on it. You should have been supporting me since day one. You see, last night, that's why my voice is a little raspy. I hosted an event, my best friend's event at her new art studio. It's a very small art studio in Brooklyn. And why wouldn't I?
Of course,
you know, I flew out across the country to be here for 48 hours to go to her 24-hour studio.
Yeah.
Because the real support is not being scared to get in them when it's just like this. Like, we're in a house.
Exactly,
when you guys make it to a platform, then everybody's going to want to come up.
Yeah.
Where were you when we were sitting in the living room?
You know, we got a lot of unanswered emails right now. Don't worry, we know.
And that's the blessing of it. Like, just an example, you heard, you know Cardi B.
Yeah, of course. Cardi.
She covered ID magazine.
Okay.
And you know her publicist and stylist put up. We emailed them 2 years ago and they said she would never be on the cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you're banging down her door. You get what I'm trying to say? Now it comes to different strings because it's like, you didn't want me when I told you I was going to be a star. And if you don't believe in yourself, then who is?
That's a fact.
And if you don't believe in your friend's talent, then who will? That's why I tell my friends, I'm supporting it all. I'm wearing all of my friends' stuff right now as a YouTube video. Custom made event clothes for my friends. My pants is custom for my brother. My jewelry is custom for my friends because
I like that.
I'm going to support them regardless wherever I'm at. So support is real when you just like to be with someone from the start and not when the glam is, because glam goes away. Nothing glitters forever. What if I'm not where I'm at right now and I drop off? Are you still going to support me when I'm trying to do the next thing? Or are you going to wait some with another celebrity to get on? I'm just saying. I told you I'm gonna keep it real right now.
Keeping it real.
It's called What Are We Doing, right?
I think we gonna call this title Keeping It Real.
Yeah.
We should call it Keeping It Real.
Keeping It Real. I like that.
So yeah, we talked about a lot of the stuff you're doing now, a lot of the positive stuff. So let's kind of there has to be some hard times, some failures that you went through. LA is a big jump to make. Like, what do you feel like your biggest failure was that you overcame, and the best lesson you learned out of it?
My biggest failure.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I had a biggest failure. I just want to say this has been hard times. You know.
So
I don't think I've ever really failed. I guess my first hard time I had to ever overcome was, when my father passed away when I was 12.
Okay.
It's a reality check for me. It's like, all right, I don't got no choice. I gotta get it. My second one was my senior year. So my junior year of college, before I interned at all of the places I've interned, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to graduate. I don't have a job.
Right.
Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I refuse. Like, sometimes you got to set short-term goals and long-term. I refuse to graduate from a 4-year accredited college to go work in the bank or to go work in the mall. My degree did not testify to me to do that stuff. And it was like a break, and I cried to my mom, like, I'm nervous. Like, I want to be in this field. And my mom, shout out to my mom, but she used to be like, maybe you want to look at other things. Like, don't be so focused. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, as a parent should tell you.
Yeah, of course.
And then my mom said, but if you want to do it, make sure you do it. And I'll tell y'all a real story. I interned. My first internship, I had to quit.
Hold on. The stories before you told us, those were real stories too?
Yeah,
no. Those are real stories. But you know what?
I change the title?
I think I
gotta change the title.
No. I don't share a lot of some of these stories because sometimes I'm just like, but I'm not embarrassed by my story.
You can't be. Yeah, you got to own it.
Your stories is what made you here.
Yeah.
I interned for a really big publicist at the age of 19. And it almost felt like, I'm not going to name drop, but it almost felt like he wanted me to.
Something like hectic meccas.
You want to use a Long Island?
Just know he was a very big publicist.
Okay.
And I felt like he wanted me to start missing classes to be in events. And I didn't feel like it was a learning experience. I felt like I was a slave. Like I was a personal slave. Be here, be there. Like, I don't care that you have class right now.
Yeah.
And I ended up quitting. I've never quit anything. So that decision to do it was just like, it's my first time touching real industry stuff, and I'm about to quit because my mom does not play around when it comes to school.
Of course.
And when I told him, I was no longer going to be able to do it, he told me that I would never get another job in this industry.
I just about to ask about that
I would never be in it. He'll make sure I'm the worst person ever. I can keep dreaming to be where he is one day. I will never make it.
Do you ever see him or hear from him again?
Oh no, but I
you saw him though.
I haven't seen him since. I don't. Maybe he's not in the industry anymore. Who knows? But now it's just like that moment right there.
That was a spark.
What I said, I'm going hard.
Yeah.
I got on Indeed.com, Media Bistro. Listen, there's a lot of people who know people to get them indoors.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I knew no one. So all I had to do was bang on my resume and really spice it up. And I was every day hard at it. Indeed.com, Media Bistro. I emailed every publicist in the game. Before I got my internship at the label, I emailed my boss, who's at the time, once every week for 6 months until he told me to come back in for an interview. And he said he was going to block me. But he said I had to respect it because you were consistent and you never stopped. So shout out to the person who told me I wasn't gonna make it. You feel me?
You needed that spark.
We need that,
you need that sometimes.
You definitely need that negativity.
That's
you can either use it as fuel or you can use it as water.
That you only have two choices, and a lot of the times we come from the generation that they keep calling us lazy. I'm trying to make sure I'm not part of that because before I got my job, I interned my ass off.
You made it happen.
I never went away. I told them, you want me to leave, you're going to have to get security to move me, but I'm here to stay. And, we don't sometimes hold our ground. We give up too easy or we feel like things aren't fair. And I reached that point where it's like, listen, there is no limit. You can go as far as you want to go.
For perspective, I know it's not good to ask female their age, but I just want the listeners to know how young you are doing all the stuff you're doing.
I'm not at the age yet where I cannot say it, y'all. So I'm 23 years old.
23 young.
23 years old.
23.
Making
and
it happen.
Crazy resume.
Making it happen. No
excuses. Gotta make it happen.
No
there is no excuses. A lot of times people try to say why they can't do something. Why can't you do it? A lot of people want to talk about, these are my dreams and my aspirations. Yeah. Are they your dreams or are you chasing them? Because there's a difference between doing so.
Yeah, well, what's that difference?
When you're dreaming, you just see yourself in a different place. You could probably be laying down. You could be doing anything. Or you see someone else's life and you're like, oh, I want that. When you're chasing that dream, you're taking steps to get to where you're trying to be. You see, I started working with artists from Brooklyn. Yeah. People that they say are throwaway artists, but I realized the industry is made up of all of these throwaway artists. So what are we really talking about? I said, am I really going to be regular and wait for someone to call me, or am I going to open my own door and create it for myself? I put one of my first artists unsigned on the stage with Naughty by Nature, with Mobb Deep, rest in peace, Prodigy, when he was still alive. I did that with no backing, with no label support. That was before I had a job. Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to take every step I can to say, I wasn't lazy in this. If I don't get it, it's going to be because it wasn't God's plan.
Do you think people realize the amount of work that has to get put in to get, like, even the position that where you're at, or even to like a major label or a big artist? I feel like a lot of people don't understand the work and the commitment that gotta go into that. So like, try to explain like some of the work, the no sleep, the grinding, the flights, everything. Like
a lot of people just think, oh, she parties with artists. Her job is late. You get me? I'm like, what? You know, there's countless nights. Listen, I've been here since Thursday night, 1:30 in the morning. I haven't slept yet.
It's Sunday now.
It's Sunday. Yeah. And you know what I'm trying to say? I was on a 6-hour flight and I didn't sleep 2 days prior to coming here either. There's the glamour is cool. Yes, I love when they see the turn up, because that means I've been rewarded. That means we've accomplished something. There's the countless nights when you're in this industry. This is not a 9 to 5. It's 24/7 all day long, no matter what time zone you're on.
Talk about it.
There's nights I'm up in 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be up, and I just went to sleep at 3. Yeah. There's the laptop is always with me. The phone is always going. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? There's so much you have to do behind the scenes. These artists are beautiful people, but it takes a team to make it, for them to get to where they are. People sleep sometimes. I don't sleep. The people that I work with don't sleep. I don't know people. The people that I know that made it has not slept yet. And that's a fact. You name any big artist, I'm telling you, they do not sleep. My few encounters with Diddy, that man don't sleep. He's twice my age. You get what I'm trying to say?
I hear you.
Because success don't sleep. You sleep when you're dead. We gonna get to it right now.
Right.
So how important is that? You mentioned team a while ago. People have a good time. How important is to have a team when you're on that level? Because you can't do everything yourself. So
it's important to have a team at all levels. It's not even just one level. When you have a team, you have a support and a foundation, and a solid team will help you with your success. A lot of times people are like, oh, I need to hire someone. No. I'm going to tell you a quote Rick Ross said to me. Not even a quote. He was just talking, and he said, yo, the first thing I do before I put anybody on is I go to my team. If you want to be a rapper, let's rap. If it's whack, I'm going to tell you, though. If you're going to be around me, you got to hold the camera. Right. Because if you don't try to build your team first, then what does that say about you as a person? You get what I'm trying to say?
I hear you. Okay, that's facts. Right that's facts. All right, so what do you feel like is one word that could describe your current level of success?
One word to describe it?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you got me on the spot.
What do you feel? You could describe your current level of success. Like, what got you there? Well, what's that word that stands out? We ask all our guests this just so we can kind of see if there's any like relation, if everybody says the same thing. I feel like the past
you can learn from it.
Yeah. I don't want to say what the past 2 guests say, but yeah.
One word?
Yeah.
One word that describes my success?
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
All right. Why?
Because without him, I don't walk these streets. Without his journey that I don't always understand, I wouldn't be sitting here with you guys right now. And there's so many people there's so many words I can use to describe it, but that's the first one that comes to my mind.
That's good. Yeah, I feel like that.
I'm speechless over here. I don't get speechless. All right, you're 23 years old. Your mindset is unbelievable.
You know, households full of women, strong women. I keep saying it's strong women. you don't got a choice. I feel like I've matured at a younger age.
Yeah.
And I still got some immature ways that I'm trying to work out.
Everybody. I know I'm 27, still doing the same shit too.
But you know, I'm trying to grow as a person. I think sometimes we forget to try to be the best version of ourselves. And you know, it's a path and it's a journey and it's a step at a time. And I'm, you know, trying to take that right now. So
being so young, you accomplished so much stuff. What are some of like your short term goals right now that you're trying to hit?
Oh God! So short term goals. I'm 23. By 25, I need to be a homeowner.
Okay,
either in New York or Georgia.
Okay.
By 25, I need to be making a certain amount of figures.
What's that number? Put it out into the world.
Let's say 8 figures at 25.
Okay, okay.
I feel like why not?
Why not? Exactly.
You feel me? The girl who founded Jimmy Choo was 27 when she did it. Look at Jimmy Choo is at now. I'm just saying, 25, I definitely want to be at a high executive position with being a homeowner. And by 28, I want my own business.
Yeah.
Like,
what type of business you looking for?
I'm going to open my own public relations firm.
Okay.
And I want to handle all PR, not just for artists. I want to handle athletes. I want to handle companies.
You venturing out?
Yeah, why not? You don't want to ever box yourself in. I want to do it all. I want to be that go-to person. Like, when you need someone, crisis, call Janelle. Oh, you need a little thick? Call Janelle. I just want to be that person.
You end up on the shade room, call Janelle.
You end up on the shade room, hit me up. If TMZ got it, hit me first.
Who's your biggest inspiration?
Oh, my God. It's so easy. My biggest inspiration is my family.
Okay.
My mom even more. I never met
I can see that.
hard working. That lady, let me tell you something. Since I've been a kid, that lady has gone overtime every day. I'm 23 now. My mom, when I was moving to LA, there was nothing she was not going to do to help me. That lady still to this, she's at work right now. Yeah. She still's like, I'm going to just keep doing it until, you know, y'all are good. And who else? That's the biggest inspiration I need. My family supports me more than anyone, and it's not perfect. Don't get it wrong. We go right at it. Cause you bear witness at some of it.
I've been in it.
But that's what makes us so unique.
Yeah.
So my family goes hard. So my mom is my inspiration. It's so cliche, right?
Yeah, and that makes everything so much easier, though. Everything that you're going through, you can always call like
your family.
A lot of people don't.
That's key, right there.
They don't have parents that they can do that with.
Yeah, they don't.
I have some friends that like they wish they had that. So it's cliche, but I'm so proud to say it's my mom, my brother, my grandmother, my aunt. Like they do it. They do the damn thing. First of all. I am who I am today because of all of them.
You talk about all these strong women in your life. Like, what is it like being a strong woman yourself in the industry that you're at?
Strong black women,
in
the industry being at that.
What is it like? It's amazing. I sit in rooms with a lot of white people, even in this hip hop world, and I'm an equal, and I hold the same ground you hold.
Did you get it right there on the spot, or you had to prove yourself?
You had to scream little boss in the meeting.
Did you walk in and say scream boss?
You know what? I said scream boss in my actions because if I could give advice to the women out here, never feel like you need to explain yourself or prove why you're here. Let your work be your noise. Right. I don't gotta say anything in a room. You see, when you see all of them number ones, and you see all of them late nights, and you're like, damn, he's hosting this, he's hosting that. I don't gotta say anything because I'm in the room and my presence is known. So let's just talk about what's on paper, because a lot of the time people are like, oh, we can talk about this, we can talk about that. No. Black and white, you can't false that. You can't fake it. You can't make it up. When it's black and white, it's black and white. All you can do is put some damn respect on it now.
I hear you.
I'm quiet, right?
I'm quiet.
I'm quiet over here.
You touched on some of your short term. Like, what's your long term goals? And what's long term to you? You talked about when you're 28. So what's that, 5-6 years from now?
Long term.
Yeah, so what's some of your long term goals?
You guys, I really just want a big ass house.
Where's your ideal spot of living?
Like, where
Georgia.
Do you live?
I want I've been thinking about this. I want a family later down the line, but then I'm like, damn, I would not want to raise my kids in Georgia.
Why not?
They need that New York hustle. Get your ass on the bus.
And
Get on the train when you in Georgia. Let me tell you something. You feel like you need to. I would do it at an older age, maybe late 40s. I probably have a house in Georgia and in New York.
Right.
I definitely want to. I feel like New York. So I'm in LA now, right?
Yeah.
their drive sometimes, no offense to no one,
is it really that bad?
it's just like delayed.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, yo, where's your like get to it. Like
They don't drive aggressive.
They don't drive at all. That's why it's LA traffic. Drake ain't lying when he said LA traffic. That's how the city goes. Yeah, like I just feel like when you're from New York, you can be anywhere.
Yeah, that grind is ridiculous.
You know what it's like
You
to
know
go.
you from New York. When you go somewhere else, you like, yeah, he from New York.
Yeah, you know what it's like to get that Metro card, swipe it real quick, and run onto the train.
Right.
You
In one
get what I'm saying?
motion.
That happened yesterday.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Everything.
You gotta know how to really. It's a movement. Like boom, swipe, run, stick your foot through the door, boom, open back up and get in.
Hold the door open.
That's where the real hustle starts.
Yeah.
Though, 'cause you don't know what it's like to catch that F train. I don't know. Running down the escalator, like no. People are like, why you walk so fast? I'm like, because I got somewhere to be.
Yeah. So do you take time to just embrace where you are?
You know, the other day I was just sitting there. So I have my own apartment. I live by myself. I live in West Hollywood. I have an amazing view. And one day I was just sitting at my windowsill and I was like, God damn. Like I'm 23 and I'm here. And sometimes I feel like I'm behind. And then I'm like, I'm 23 and I'm here right now.
Yeah.
I live by myself. Everything's in my name. I keep saying to my brother, I'm doing adult things now. I'm like, I'm an adult now. And I had to take a moment to say you're doing it. And sometimes, we forget to thank ourselves. Sometimes we forget to say you're on the right path. Sometimes you got to slow down too. Don't get it wrong. Everything isn't speed. Moving to LA helped me realize that as fast as we are in New York, we got to learn when to slow it all down. Let it marinate a little bit and get to it. So LA will definitely do it to you though.
Yeah. I agree with that because me and H were talking about that the other week of like, yo, we grind, we working. But I took a trip out to LA last week and it was just like, yo, I needed that rest. And I feel like you don't understand how much that rest is necessary until you're taking that rest.
In LA, I feel like I have more time to do anything. Commuting alone to the city is like an hour and a half if the train is working. You ever been I thought I tell these LA people, you ever been stuck in a black hole with no service?
The lights going on and off in the E train. The E train. The EF train, yeah.
So it's just like
I rode a train
I'm just like in LA, I just feel like when I leave work, I have time to go. First of all, when you go to LA, I tell people, my friends, when it comes to LA, what are we gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna eat vegan food and we're gonna go hike.
Millennial shit.
Because LA is slow and they pride themselves on health. And they pride themselves on taking your time. People actually sit there and when you say, New York, how you doing? Keep it moving. No. They be like, how you doing? And they waiting. Like, what's your answer? Are you okay? Are you not okay?
So you think they're more happy out there?
I think it's more artificial out there. I think it's a little plastic sometimes. I think, I just think it is what you make of it.
You touched on health. I see you in the gym heavy now. Heavy.
It.
How important is that like eating good, working out? Do you feel like a dramatic change in like your productivity?
So let me tell you guys first. I don't want to put him on blast, but my brother lost so much weight.
Ooh, that's goals.
No, and I don't mean like he lost weight. He was a big boy.
Okay.
No.
That's my man's at the end of the day.
But sometimes people don't see that journey though. You get what I'm trying to say? He was big, and sometimes we live in this world now. We just go get plastic surgery. We go BBWs, and we want to suck it out and tuck it. So when I saw him lose all of that weight, first of all, everything I'm wearing right now is my brother's clothes. So the fact that we can wear the same size is scary.
It's always been like that. I've always been at their crib, and it's always been a war. Like, she'll post it on the gram or something, and gives me like, yo, that's my shit.
So it's like I saw him lose that much weight, and I'm just like, damn, I can't get I want to do it, and I couldn't get motivated. I said when I first moved in September, I was gonna really work out.
So what motivated you?
Let me tell you. Oh God, I'm so embarrassed to tell y'all. I jumped on the scale a month ago.
Yo,
there we go.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Let me tell you, scale talk is real talk.
Scale talk is real talk.
I know. Trust me.
Women don't like to reveal their weight. Anyone who follows me, by the way, y'all know I'm not that big. Yeah. But the number on the scale
hurt you a little bit.
Was 199. Now God help me because I looked in the mirror and said your scale's broken. I don't see 199.
Yeah.
But then it's like it was a reality check, and and I was so embarrassed to say that number because I'm just like, I can't believe I've allowed myself to get to that number.
Yeah.
And I said, no, we're not about to go out like that. I'm going to Vegas for Memorial. I'm not going to be the big friend. And I want to live a longer life, right? You think I'm going to be in a bikini looking like the fat friend? I don't want to be the last pick.
Yeah, them pictures don't be mad funny though,
right?
Like,
and then, a lot of times you photoshopping these photos. I don't want to photoshop my photo. I want it to just be organic. I don't want to be... Listen, I don't judge no one for plastic surgery. But if I ever decided to do it, it's after I have some kids. I'm not going to go pluck my body now, get pregnant and ruin it.
I hear you.
You feel me?
Mess up that investment.
So I said, listen, I started thinking, I'm like, how can I get myself to work out? One, I stopped using friends because when they don't go, you don't go.
Two, tell me about it.
I look my ass in that mirror every day and I'm like, if you want to see change, you got to do something different. So y'all, I come from a Jamaican household. I get rice. All I eat is quinoa. All I eat is vegetables. I only eat meat one day a week, and that's Sundays. And I started working out more days. Like, I think I called my brother on FaceTime. Like, I was just sitting there watching Netflix, and I was like, I could watch Netflix. I could go run a mile real quick. I said, what I'm going to do, be fat and lay in this bed or go get to it and post on the Snap and be like, I love that Nike app. So now I'm just focused on eating healthy. I feel better. So I tell you, I weighed 199.
Yeah.
I'm down to 185 right now.
Talk that shit.
So I'm trying to.
What do you eat though?
Alright, so
what's the diet like?
I hate quinoa. It's like a weird texture in your mouth. So I mix quinoa with kale, spinach, onions, throw everything in that shit. Like it's called a quinoa bowl. Okay. I eat a lot of all my vegetables are steamed down cooked though. I can't just eat raw vegetables. I gave up alcohol until my birthday at the end of the month. So I'm almost maybe 18 days strong, no alcohol. Why?
Hi, my name's Janelle.
Yo, hold up. Yo. She's talking like, I'm thinking I'm getting up for my birthday. So I'm like, yo, in my head,
not a problem.
Listen, I'm giving her action. How do you do that being around these artists?
She said 18 days.
What I'm trying to say is in the industry that I'm in, there's alcohol every day. So I no longer drink anymore. Alcohol is in my face every single day of the week. Like there's a reason to celebrate every day. So I no longer drink at the water. I cut out. I was never a juice girl.
Okay.
So juice, I just love apple juice. Okay. So all I drink now is water.
Makes you gain weight.
I drink Simply Apple. It's natural. That's why it's dark brown.
She's from LA, mister.
Excuse me.
You know what I mean? I drink all water. I don't know. I know y'all are bougie with y'all alkaline, and Kadeem got this expensive $80 water bottle over here. 9.5. I drink any kind of water. I bought a filter for like the little jug.
Yeah. I told you, bro. It's the alkaline water.
You gotta drink that. Now you cool. Water. Herbal teas.
Should get sponsored.
I drink water and a lot of teas. That's really what it is.
What kind of teas though?
I love peppermint tea. I was raised on peppermint tea.
That's some Jamaican stuff.
But
peppermint tea, the cure for everything in Jamaica.
I drink a lot of ginger tea.
Okay.
And now that I'm being healthy, I drink any. They have this thing called kombucha in LA, and it's like a bacteria juice, but it's good. Kombucha. But it's like, it's good for your stomach. It kills the enzymes. But when you hold it up and let you shake it, you can see the bacteria. It's a live bacteria. I said, I'm not drinking this. Now that I'm on my healthy diet, shake that shit up.
You ever had black tea?
Yes.
I love black tea.
Let me say, some of these teas are nasty. But I'm going to drink it.
You said kombucha?
Kombucha. You should try it.
Yeah, write that down.
I'm going to mail y'all some kombucha.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't say that because y'all hear it. So when this go up there, somebody can write in the comments. Did she mail it to y'all yet?
Make sure y'all next episode y'all have the kombucha on the table.
All right, cool.
We're gonna get sponsored.
We're gonna make it happen.
But so healthy is everything. We have to take care of ourselves. Like we be breaking our bodies down. We don't even know it. And we need, as much as I tell you we don't sleep. Sleep is so important for your body to recover. So
how often do you sleep?
I'm trying to catch up now.
I just crashed. Whenever I get the chance, I crash.
I leave tomorrow to go back to LA. I have a 6 a.m. flight, and I'm going straight into work. So I'm going to try to sleep on that plane for that 6 hours.
That's good.
That's not bad. All right, so are you reading any books right now?
You guys.
Are you reading any books or have you read? Yeah.
I read this book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Oh, I have that book, but I didn't read it yet. How was it?
You're wasting time.
I'm wasting time, right?
You need to read that book.
Tell us
because
why.
The title is very vulgar, but when you read the book, it's about blocking out what people think about you. It's about blocking. We live on a society where we're so driven by opinions. Like, I literally walk around now like anything negative, let's cut it out.
Yeah.
Like, I have no hate towards anyone anymore. I have no ill will. Like, I'm just, that book literally helped me get my mindset where it's just like, it's okay to not care for someone, but not be nasty about it. And when you stop worrying about other people and what they think of you, you don't give a fuck anymore. And then you're just like, yo, she doesn't give a fuck. How can I bother her? You can't. How do you bother someone that doesn't care? You get me? So you should definitely read that.
Yeah,
and The Alchemist saved my life a long time ago.
Yo, you know what's so funny?
I've heard of that.
The Alchemist, every time I'm in a flight, that's my go-to book. Like, every time I go, like, from LA to New York, Miami, it's a 3-hour book. And it's not that long.
It's not long.
That's my flight book. Like, every time I'm in the flight, I listen to that every single time. That's a dope book.
I never really like to read. So it's so terrible.
So you do audio as well?
I don't even do audio. I just wasn't interested in books until recently. I read The Alchemist a long time ago, though, and I've read that book 3 times.
Yeah,
I tell people if you want a different look on life, you should read it. You have to really open your mind to understand the context of what the book is saying. Yeah. But I've been so much more open now to reading stories. Like, I read Charlemagne's book. I read Angie Martinez's book. And it's like, I'm more interested in reading books on your life. Because it motivates you.
Okay.
And I'm like, damn, you did that too, girl. I was out there with you.
Yeah, and I read DJ Khaled's book like last year, and that's the same thing.
He dropped so many keys.
You don't know,
keys,
and you don't know the struggle.
That right there is probably a top 5.
Have you read it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You don't know the struggle people are going to get to the point that they're at right now. So books like that, it makes it relatable. It makes like you can like say, okay, I'm at this journey right now. I'm at this position in my life. And
you wanna be able to. Let me say, when they write these books, you want to be able to inspire someone.
Yeah.
Not just inspire them to want to think about it, but inspire them. I tell my story now because it's just like, I talk to young girls at school. You know, I'm a Delta. We do a lot of giving backs and a lot of talking to younger girls. And I've been talking to girls in Compton. You got to let people know that it's okay. Like, you've been there too. And that this glam didn't come overnight. Because sometimes as kids, you don't know. I told you my best friend Goldie started a scholarship at Elmont. It's a entertainment media scholarship. Because when I was out of high school, I didn't even know music was a thing. Like, to really do in real life. So it's just like, inspire people. Read these stories. Because Karen Civil's book, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's the definition of you know what I'm trying to say? Coming up and trying to be the best. Don't ever doubt y'all. Whatever's in your head, write it down. Someone else is going to do it before you if you don't. So
we were just talking about that too.
Yeah.
For real.
That's facts, yeah.
You know, all these thoughts, you know, somebody had the same thoughts. The only difference is that you executed and they didn't.
You see, you got 24 hours in one day. What you do with that 24 hours is solely based on what you do. You can't blame no one for those 24 hours. I hear a lot of people sometimes blame their family. They blame this person. This didn't happen. This was hard in my life. 24 hours. Do what you do with it. If you want a job and you feel like it's hard to get it, start emailing everyone. How do you do? It's called Google. Yeah. Google what's this person's email.
That's everybody's guess. Everybody's guess like, yo, go to Google.
But like, it's like we have so much resources that we don't ever utilize.
Yep.
You get what I'm trying to say? 24 hours, one day. It's yours. Y'all just decided to start this podcast. I love it.
I appreciate it.
We love you for coming up here.
Thank you so much.
I'm down for it.
You just dropped amazing jewels. When the next time you coming back out here?
You know what, y'all?
You right?
Every time since I've moved, I come home. It is too damn cold. They told me spring was here. They lied.
Okay,
so I will catch y'all. Yeah. I will catch y'all when it's consistent for 2 weeks of hot weather because I wasn't prepared for this.
It definitely was 80 degrees yesterday.
We don't wear jackets in LA no more. It's 90 degrees.
How cold it get out there?
Yeah, it got real cold
at night.
Yeah, when I was out there, it was cold. I was like,
it gets cold.
Like, it was like 60, like how it is right now. That's how it is at nighttime.
This is not 60 degrees.
I don't know what this is. I'm spoiled now. I don't know what degree is that. It's cold. I believe it.
I'm still cold from outside. I've been here since what?
So no, the LA's different. I experienced my first earthquake too, y'all.
How was that?
Yeah, I saw that. How was that?
I was at work.
I want to experience.
And my damn computer started shaking. My computer looked like this. I was like, ah!
What was it? What?
It was like a 6.2 earthquake.
So that was an earthquake.
So buildings don't shake. They go like this and they sway. I was like, nah, I got under my desk. I called my mom.
That's not ill. Like this.
Nah, there's nothing ill about that. Someone needs to sponsor me an earthquake backpack. I told them, everyone at my job was like, what's wrong with you? It's an earthquake. Like, what? We deal with snow.
That's regular life.
I was like, I don't like buildings.
Like this.
And all I was thinking about is, God help me, my car's in a garage. Like, is it gonna come down? So LA is what you make of it. That's what I learned. I just started embracing LA now. LA is what you make of it.
Does LA feel like home to you now, or does this feel like Elmont still feel like home, or Long Island still feel like home?
LA is not home for me.
Why is that?
LA, you never realize how important your family. It is what you make of it, but it's not home for me. LA seems to me it's just work. Like when I come here, I'm home. Like
okay.
I'm just like, New York will always be my home. I've been in LA for 6 months, and I still feel like it's my home. Like I miss my apartment. Yeah. But then I'm just like, when I walk in my house, it's a different vibe. You don't get that love. Sometimes I have to FaceTime my mom, and she wants to make me feel like I'm a part of the conversation. She takes the phone and puts it on the couch because my brother doesn't want to hear me talk. And she's like, well, okay, baby, you can watch with us right here. She sets me up on the couch. So home will always be New York. Shout out to FaceTime.
Yeah, technology.
It's dope.
This was a really good interview.
Thanks, guys.
I really appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, thank you a lot. I saw you. I was like, yo, we got to get. I was telling H for a minute, like, this is definitely one person we got to get up here. It's gonna be a lot of gems. She's in a great position right now, and we dope. Yeah, we appreciate you coming out here.
Thank you, and shout out to all the women. Let me tell you guys something. Pussy is power. I said that last night, and it's such a strong statement. It's not really vulgar. We doing it right now, and whoever is listening out there, don't stop. Keep going. Don't let you feel like you're not on a platform with these men. No offense, y'all, but we get a seat at the table too. Right. You notice who's at the center. So just keep going. Don't ever stop, and y'all keep doing y'all thing. I love jogging to y'all.
Yeah. This is good. It's good. We'll keep it up though. Everybody, this is Monday morning. You see who's in the building with us. Drop the knowledge. Knowledge if y'all playing hooky right now, if y'all at work, if y'all on lunch break, y'all in the bathroom still getting paid to listen to us. We here. And I want y'all to continue y'all day. Make sure it's a productive week as well. Let's close up. Yeah, make sure you guys follow us on all social media. Follow me at Way Too Irrational. Follow Handsome at HandsomeKelly _. Write us an email. Oh, we got an Instagram page too now. I keep looking over that. You also You also gotta follow Scream Boss.
Yeah. I was gonna leave that to the end.
Gotta follow Scream Boss.
Yes, follow me. DM me. If this
DM Scream Boss. And I'm telling you right now.
If you have a mixtape, you need a new approach though. You can't just hit me with the music. Ask me how my day is first.
You told me 6 a.m. At 6:01 a.m. you gonna get my email.
I'm gonna be on a flight.
No, you're not. You're gonna get it when you land. You're gonna get my mixtape. SoundCloud is there. You gotta stick to your word.
Send the email. I never told you not to send it.
All right, you're gonna get my email.
I hope you ask how my day was first.
That's a tip, guys. Ask her how her day was before you actually throw it in there, though. But yeah, again, we appreciate you coming.
Thank you guys for having me.
Follow us on Instagram as well. Way Too Irrational. And what are we doing? PC. We're gonna post clips from this. We're gonna post everything
clips from previous episodes. Yeah, we're just getting this started, so there's just everybody's been supporting us, so keep supporting us that way. We appreciate it. Have a good day, and we will see you next week, everybody.
Later, guys.
Later.